Domestic and family abuse and violence is a problem that often goes unrecognised in general practice. The Primary Health Network is offering training to GPs and staff to assist in recognising, responding and referring.
In Australia, 1 woman per week is murdered by a previous or current partner. 10 women are hospitalised per day due to injuries from domestic family violence.
1 in 4 Australian children have been exposed to domestic violence, and this can cause physical and emotional harm. It affects language development and it can cause problems with communications with other people. Sadly, we see these children really struggle at school.
Many patients want to tell their story, but they just don't know how to start. The training will help you to know how to start the conversation.
The Recognise, Respond, Refer program provides RACGP accredited training to create environments of disclosure, to create pathways of safety for people experiencing domestic family violence.
Speaking my truth was the first step in my healing. So I would say to any GP who has a concern, you need to ask the question. And she might not be strong enough or ready to say how she feels or the truth, but to leave that possibility open so when she is, she can say it.
You know, as a general practitioner, you deal with so many intricacies, so you have to cover so much information that domestic and family violence doesn't always appear to be the presenting issue, but 1 in 5 people that you will be seeing will be experiencing that. So it's, I think, supporting you to have some skills around how to ask those questions and then knowing what to do once you ask that question.
I think it's so important to train GPs because that's where the conversation can start. And if the conversation starts with your GP, it normalises, because a lot of women, and I've counselled quite a lot of women in these situations, they feel ashamed, they feel fear, and so they're more than likely not going to start the conversation themselves.
If you believe that someone is struggling, then initiate the conversation. Allow time for them to process and accept that you are standing in their corner, you are there to help them.
Domestic violence is a complex, complicated issue, and it's really important that we take a practice-wide approach to promote a climate of safety and ensure that people feel comfortable disclosing.
It's really important to make sure that people, as soon as they come into the practice, know that it's a safe environment for them to be able to talk about domestic violence, and whether that be with a poster on the wall or some brochures, and certainly things like having some information on their website or through social media. Anything like that will just help to make them feel safe, comfortable to open up that conversation.
Family violence creates fear. Therefore, it's imperative that we allow time to establish trust and give them time to speak only when they are ready.
The majority of patients affected by domestic and family abuse and violence are at no immediate safety risk, and they are safe to go home. It gives you the opportunity to then bring them back and let them tell their story further, to respond and then to be able to refer them. A local link is being established in your area to help you with this referral process.
The Domestic Family Violence Local Link role has the potential to save lives through supporting GPs, through training, advice, and helping primary care integrate into the domestic family violence sector. We can really make a difference.
Unfortunately, what we see in the community as a service provider for mostly women is that they come to those services when the wheels have really fallen off, and it's through police referrals, through health referrals, that they have become homeless, and things are really at a very pointy end for these people Whereas I think if we can look at supporting general practice to open up those doors earlier.
When I spoke my truth, it no longer felt like a secret, and there was a possibility of healing. So it was empowering, and we didn't fix everything straight away, but was able to focus on my healing, so I was strong enough when I was ready to get out of the relationship.
I encourage your entire practice to participate in the training being offered.
If you'd like some more information about this pilot, please don't hesitate to call me, and my contact details will be at the end of this video.